How was it
What's
that
going on, my
Kenneth Walker,
Western World
who
War
fired
community?
the shot at the officers, was not hit, and Breonna Taylor was hit so many times?
Well, that's part of the tragedy here. And again, I don't want to get into the specifics, but the fact that she was hit breaks my heart, and it breaks the collective heart of all the country. But I don't want to get, because we have now a open prosecution, I don't want to get too into the details of the trajectories themselves.
Two follow-up questions. One, I understand that the names of grand jurors aren't released, but what rule or standard prevents you from releasing the racial and gender makeup of the grand jury? And number two, you've mentioned that Cosgrove fired the fatal shot, but could you clarify how many shots in all that hit Ms. Taylor were fired by Mattingly, and how many shots that hit Ms. Taylor were fired by Cosgrove?
Well, as to the last question, inconclusive in terms of how many shots from each officer. We weren't able to identify with that level of specificity. As to the question about the makeup of the grand jury, we might be able to, I need to confirm on that front about. Yeah, you know, the fact that this has received so much scrutiny, I think it'd be inappropriate for me to share the information about the makeup of the grand jury, just to the extent I can protect them.
Wow.
Will you release the investigative file
Wow.
or recommend that LMPD release it?
Anyway, man, if y'all want to watch that live, man, y'all could go to WLKYS CBS and watch it live. But y'all see for that, man. You know, he don't want to put out no information on this Breonna Taylor case. But he's trying to answer everything to the best of his knowledge. All right. So I'm just going to just scroll, man. And, you know, you pretty much could read on it. But I will be doing more videos on this throughout the day. So we can see what's going on. I might go live with it so that way we can get a full view of what's going on with this with the Taylor case. But y'all know the verdict, right? It's just crazy, sad. Wow. It's a lot to read. Well, anyway, man, let me know what y'all think. Leave a comment below. Just look at that here. And I'll just read this last little part right here. Breonna Taylor. All right. Breonna Taylor was 26 years old when she was shot and killed at her Louisville apartment on March 13th. Taylor, who was once employed as an ETM, was working as an ER technician at the time of her death. After her death, a report compiled by LMPD alleged Taylor was still in contact with her ex-boyfriend, Jamarcus Glover, who was one of the main suspects of a drug raid. No drugs or money were found in Taylor's apartment. Calls for justice for Taylor have reverberated nationwide. The phrase "say her name" became a call to action to bring awareness to her memory and the investigation into her death. Taylor is survived by her mother and sister, Tamika and Janiyah Palmer. Wow. Just want to read that part there. But y'all can check this out. This is a lengthy read. You could go to WLKY, which they are showing it live. I want to know y'all thoughts, man. What's the world one? These the guys right here.